everyone. The program you are about to see is an edited highlights version of the Grand Sesquicentennial Parade that was held in Des Plaines on September 7th, 1985. The parade lasted for more than 2.5 hours, and both marchers and observers alike braved temperatures in the high 90s to help celebrate Des Plaines' 150th birthday. It was so hot, as a matter of fact, that the very first few entries in the parade were missed as the volunteer video crew fought against the high temperatures to record the event. We beat out the heat, however, so sit back, join Miss Des Plaines' Donna Marie Boscapomi and Nancy Baggett, and enjoy the best seat in the house as we review some of the highlights of our Sesqui Parade.
Pop-up numbers from Centel Telephone. 50 years of service in our community. We got a fantastic crowd out here today. Look at that little one. Trying to keep cool because, folks, it's really hot out here. And here comes our very own Des Plaines Fire Department, and what a show they've got for us today. Starting off with our fire department banner. Very, very proud of these men. Got one of the finest departments that there is, and to see how active they all are. Here comes our Jimmy Albrecht, Deputy Chief, in charge of our Sesquifest. Some of our police explorers. It's a long walk. Jimmy! All the people from our fire alarm office. Old-fashioned comfort. Bring back many, many memories to some of our older citizens that are joining us today watching this. Beautiful floats. Hope you can see what it says. We make house calls. Our Des Plaines Fire Department. Did not get this all together themselves, designing it. It's a hazardous material response team. Hi, Joe. Our underwater rescue team. I think there's a lot of people watching don't realize how many different units we have within our fire department. Underwater rescue and recovery. Some of our paramedics. Very important to so many people. And of course our engines. The fire department has their own mini parade this year. See the house. They're trying to cool us off with some water coming from the hoses. Here come all our lieutenants. I take that back. Here's our retired firemen. Of course, going with our theme, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Des Plaines retired firefighters. This is the Moose Lodge. We've grown with you. Loyal Order of the Moose. Now we have the Revolutionary War Drill Team. It's really a thrill to see a look on all the children's faces as they're seeing some costumes that they've never seen before, and possibly only in their school books. The village of Schaumburg is joining us. Public Works Department. Progress through thoughtful planning. We're really delighted to have so many of our suburban towns with us today, helping us celebrate. Cub Scout Pack 222 from St. Mary's Church. They were the Honor Pack Award of 1985, spelling out happy birthday. All individual posters that the boys made. Here come some fellows that have one way of keeping cool, the Shriners Highland Bagpipe. Medina Temple Shriners Highland Bagpipers. A toast to Des Plaines Cub Scouts celebrating you can hear all that beautiful bagpipe music from Medina's Highland. Casa Royale Banquet. Owner Margaret Mealing's great-grandfather, Frederick Meyer's homestead, was a farm between Toohey, Howard, and Lee Street in 1839. So the Mealings have given us a lot of history. Margaret is now the owner of Casa Royale Banquet, which is what we have coming up. Happy birthday, Des Plaines. Illinois Kawasaki is wishing a very happy birthday. Look at all the candles on that cake. Des Plaines Tumblers. This is from our park district, all these little tumblers. They start from 3 years old and go right up through adults. And the program has an annual tumbling show, annual invitational meet. Look at how many, and look at some of these little tiny ones. Des Plaines Park District Tumblers, starting from 3 years old. What a great program. And here comes our Indian princess and princesses. Another wonderful youth program sponsored by Ladoff YMCA in Des Plaines. This is a program for girls and boys that participate with their dads. So we have both Indian princesses and prince. Indian guides, not princes. They wouldn't like that. The Guardsmen Drum Corps. Again, Wilmette's rifle drill team doing a routine for us. music you hear coming up right behind them is the guardsmen, drums, and bugles. Look at the little tiny ones up in front. Are they great? We hope you're enjoying our Sesquicentennial Parade. We've worked a long time for our 150th anniversary, and it's really a thrill to see all the volunteers that have helped throughout Des Plaines. The residents of Des Plaines are having a love affair with their community at this stage of the game, and for this entire week. And here comes our Chamber of Commerce President Dan Dowd, waving his flag. Our ambassador team seated in the back. Shirley Hoban, Jack Krause. This is Glenbrook Shrine Club's mini teas. So many of these shrine units have the flying carpets, the mini teas. Boyhood dreams for these men. Toys that they didn't have when they were little, they're able to participate now. And look at the kids in the audience just dying to get in there. Old Time Choir, First Congregational Church, United Church of Christ in Des Plaines. Hi! Look at all the kids. Isn't that wonderful? And here come our Happy Twirlers Square Dance Club. Square dance lessons at Arndt Park every Thursday at 8 p.m. for those of you that might be interested in that. Looks like they have a lot of fun. It says, have you hugged your square dance partner today? This is the Village of Niles. Another one of our neighboring suburban areas. It says, best wishes, Des Plaines 150 years young. Village of Niles, Nicholas B. Blaze, Mayor. Sister Cities, Cremona, Italy, and our 25 little violinists from the Haag Leviton Academy. Peace through people to people. Martha Atherton, walking behind there, is so very proud as she initiated this program in her world travel. We are the world, we are the children. Des Plaines Elementary School. Look at all the different costumes. It really warms your heart to see so many. The children have taken such an active part in our celebration for 150 years. And we have such a great town to try and to promote this so that the children know of the heritage. Des Plaines is growing strong at the site. 25 years of service, First National Bank of Des Plaines. Riding on the First National Bank's floats are members of the bank's 25-year service club. Some of our camera crew. Look at our little steam engine here. This is an 1873 Baldwin steam engine from the Illinois Railway Museum. I mentioned that our video coverage today is through the cooperation of CableNet Associates, and is being produced by our Community Access Producers Association, which we call CAPA for short. And they've taken the free cable TV workshops and formed an organization of producers to share ideas, skills, and talents. Now we have the Colonials, 1776. Great costuming. I have joining me Miss Donna Marie Boscapomi, our Miss Displains, who we'll be able to interview shortly. Just came back from the float, and I imagine she's pretty warm right about now. Maine East High School. First high school in Maine Township was built in 1902, located on Thacker, and Maine East was built on Dempster and Potter in 1930. Maine East Band. As I said, I'm very fortunate to have our Miss Displains, Donna Marie Boscaponi, join me now.
Hi, Nancy.
How was it on the float?
Oh, it was just a little warm, but it was just beautiful.
You traveled the whole route of the parade, so I'm sure you've seen many people out there today.
A lot of people, a lot of smiling faces. The youngsters are enjoying it just as much as the oldsters.
Isn't that great? To have all the participation that we're having. And if you can see coming up here something that's been quite a heritage to Displains, and that's McDonald's.
It certainly is. We're going to have Ronald McDonald at our Sesquifest next week.
Yes, McDonald's opened up in 1955 with their very first restaurant, and Displains was fortunate enough to also have the 2000th and the 6000th opening in Displains. Now try and say that.
That's a mouthful.
These are the quarter notes coming up, Donna. Female quartet team they all reside in Displains. They're part of the Harmonieres. Music through the years. Look. St. Stephen's. Today's students are the future of tomorrow. How true that is.
Look at those smiling faces.
School. Singing happy birthday.
Well, I think if our future is left in their hands, we'll be all right.
Donna, coming up is Orchard Place PTA. This was the first school in Displains, and it was opened up in the cheese room of Socrates Rand's cabin.
Yep.
How about that?
Yep.
Trinity Lutheran will be celebrating its 60th anniversary next year during the months of April and May. And the church was officially organized May 26, 1926. Trinity Lutheran Church in Displains celebrating their 60th anniversary next year.
And it looks like they brought the whole choir with them. Just listen to that.
Trinity Lutheran Church, their theme, Lift High the Cross. Father Linden, Knights of Columbus.
Oh, you got a cooler or something? What do you got in there?
We have a very, very special treat, especially for all the young girls that are around.
No, I didn't want it. 7 cups.
Our Grand Marshal this year is someone very special to our area. He's the star of The Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Hello.
And that's Bruce Boxleutner, and he's joined us up here. at our reviewing table. Hi, Bruce. How are you? What a
It's a
great...
little warm here today.
Just a little bit. But it's not raining.
No, that's good. Oh. All right, here we go. Now I can hear myself.
Good. Can you tell us, most people know that you're from our area, just about when you left us and went on to all this beautiful stuff?
We moved to Mount Prospect in 1960, I believe it was, and I left in 69. So to move into Chicago, and then from Chicago into New York, and back to Chicago, and then to Los Angeles. So I moved around a bit. But I grew up, you know, all my high school years, junior high and grade school years here.
In Mount Prospect?
Yeah.
Which is our next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Did you see any faces that look familiar to you?
No, not really. I was moving a little too fast.
Too fast.
So.
Well, we're sure delighted that you're here with us. Did you get to meet our Miss Desplaines, Donna Marie?
Yes, I did. Yes. Now, it's good to come back to see everybody. It was kind of on a short notice. I didn't hear about this till about a week ago.
Oh.
But, looks like we have some injured people.
You would be thrilled with the amount of volunteers that we have working on this whole program this entire week. That it's just been wonderful.
It's
Tell us about your
yes.
new program. What's happening? What's going to happen?
Well, we're starting our third season of Scarecrow and Mrs. King. We'll be going to Washington, D.C. to shoot on location in the end of October. And I hope it'll be a little bit cooler there than here. Thank
We'll
you.
try and arrange that for you. This band that we've got in front of us right now, Bruce, is Hersey High School Band from District 214. And it's a thrill for us to see all these neighboring communities joining, celebrating our 150th anniversary. How long will you be joining us?
I have to fly back to California tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
We're sure delighted that you were able to come in.
Well, it gives you an opportunity, being on television, to see and see the faces of people that are watching you every week, you know. And we tend to forget back in Burbank Studios what we're doing it all for, you know. That's good to see smiling faces out there.
Here's our Desplaines Mobile Education Unit, Crime Stoppers. There's our Crime Stopper puppy. Going around shaking hands with all our children. Well, girls, all I can tell you is Bruce is as gorgeous sitting next to you as he is when you see him on television, right, Donna?
He certainly is. Oh, boy. And he's so nice. He's so nice.
So nice.
At the reception, taking pictures with everyone. The Maine West cheerleaders, boy, they had grins from ear to ear. They got a picture taken with him today.
Look at these costumes, will you? The little hoop skirts. This looks like Medina's Black Horse Troop coming up. Doing their precision. They've appeared in 4 presidential inaugural parades, 5 Rose Bowl parades. They are the International Horse Patrol and Drill Parade champions. Those are the most beautiful horses. They are the official mounted escort for the city of Chicago. Medina's Black Horse Troop.
And they are graceful.
You know, Donna, this past week we lost somebody, and they called him Desplaines Grand Old Man, and that was the beloved Harrison Tat Kennicott Sr. He was born in the Grove in 1879. One of our Desplaines trucks. I hope we don't have an emergency. Displays VFW. Color Guard. Unit 2992. You know, Donna, we have a unique cross-section of volunteers manning our video equipment today. They're from many different walks of life and hometowns. Rick Ornberg, one of our Displays firefighters and public relations writer, is our producer and director today. And joining him in CableNet's mobile television van is Dom Yodache, who is a professional photographer from Mount Prospect. As technical director, we have John Piquet, who is a Terrace School principal on audio, and Nancy Ligon, who is with the Mount Prospect Library on graphics. So we really have a great group of people working with us. What do we got coming up here?
My goodness, it's Bud Bonk.
Can you believe that?
Well,
With his whip, there's Officer Bob Neal
oh my
Kiwi.
goodness.
Working our cameras today, we have Karen Hendrickson, who is our public relations specialist in Displays, Ken Dabick, a test engineer from Hanover Park, and Mike Zadell, who is superintendent of maintenance for the village of Schaumburg. Rounding out our crew outside are Bud Phillips, who is a teacher from Plainfield School, as our street manager, and our director's son, Rich Ornberg, who is our production assistant. These fellows are really doing a great job, and we thank them for all their help and all their volunteering. Maine Township Republican Organization. And now, can you see this? This group is called the Northern Express. It's a youth not-for-profit hockey association. Welcome aboard the Northern Express. This is St. Helens Unicycle Drill Team, which was founded in 1965. Very unique drill team from Newberry, Ohio. Their motto is, "For the honor and glory of God." They've made television appearances on To Tell the Truth, Kids World, Studio C, PM Magazine, Real People, to name a few. So they have really done a fantastic job. I don't think I could write one. Well, look at this.
Oh.
These little girls over there. I sure hope those boys know what they're doing.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that great? St. Helens Unicycle Drill Team from Newberry, Ohio.
Another batch coming up. Another big batch experience now.
They're playing football. Can you see that? They're playing football on unicycles.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder how long it takes to train for that. Unbelievable. We've had a great, absolutely great turnout today in our reviewing stand. We've got judges up there that are judging all the different categories of all the different floats and marching units and bands.
Do you happen to know a few of the categories that they'll be judging on, Nancy?
I really don't. I know that we have, I believe there's a clown category. We've got the bands. We've got, I believe, commercial floats as well as antique cars. So there's quite a few different categories, and a lot of people enter these strictly to be in the competition.
These gentlemen from Park Ridge?
Yes, these are the Park Ridge VFW.
The flags are flowing, must be.
Tunes of Glory Pipe Band from Batavia, Illinois.
brings to mind the old joke, what do they have underneath those kilts?
Look at all the beautiful plaids. Everybody has a different plaid on. Hear those drums, it really stirs your heart. Builds that excitement, doesn't it?
And the way they just twirl those sticks.
Ruth Desplaines on her 150th birthday. This is Prairie Lee Paint, specializing in fine Native American art. Prairie Lee's been in Desplaines since 1929. And here's our Desplaines Historical Society, born of the tall grass prairie, Desplaines. Opened in 1968, our Historical Society was founded to preserve Desplaines' rich heritage. They're located in the historic Kinder Home at 789 Pearson, 60 years, 1925 to 1985, serving the blind and the deaf, Desplaines Lions Club.
These community organizations have just gone out of their way, bending over backwards to call us up and ask if there's anything that they can do, and that is just wonderful. They've been really a great help to all of us in planning the Sesquifest and all the Sesquicentennial projects that we've been working on throughout the last year, haven't we, Nan?
Yeah, we sure have. 2 years. But it's so great, and it makes you feel so wonderful to see everybody participating. Here comes our Barefoot Hawaiian group saying aloha. Now, they couldn't ask for any better weather in Hawaii than we're giving them today. And I see the Tahitian dancers down there. I think they're causing some breeze amongst all.
Oh, I think they are.
Look at that. There's a smile on the men's faces.
You bet. They've come up from their slump in the chairs.
Barefoot Hawaiian, our entertainers. They're located on Oakton Street in Desplaines, and also have a Hawaiian gift shop. They took second place for commercial posts in our 4th of July parade this year.
Those vibrant colors.
I'm surprised the camera's so steady. I thought it might be shaking on this stage. Now we've got our West Park Major Little League coming up. West Park are the All-Stars this year. They won the 14th District Championship for the first time in 32 years.
Wow.
Meet at West Park. Hi, Ron. Ron Simon, the manager.
District 14 champs.
I believe this is St. Mary's School coming up now. Hard to see because of all the crowd, but it's great. Yes, this is St. Mary's School, located on Prairie in Desplaines, and St. Mary's School was opened in 1925. And now we have Prairie State Four-Wheel Drive Club. This group helps the March of Dimes, Muscular Dystrophy, the National Kidney Foundation, and it transports these people when they have to get for treatment and that during the winter. Isn't that great? What have we got coming up here? Emmanuel Lutheran Church and School, which has been serving our religious needs in the community since 1871. leading down to the Bible. Following them, the Cavalier Cadet Corps. Jim, this is the biggest parade, I think, that I've ever seen in Des Plaines, and I understand, you know, we do have over 120 units.
Look at these faces on these. They're serious. They're serious about marching.
They sure are. Cavaliers. Drum and bugle. Many, many hours put into practice.
CCI champions of 1981.
Windjammer Travel. Look at that float. Coming up behind them, Fascinating Images, modeling agency. There's Joyce Liberty as the the Statue of Liberty from Windjammer Travel. Look at all the beautiful costumes.
Costumes and more costumes.
Oh, can you see the
These models from
Cadillac that's coming up that is on the monitor at the moment?
the 1984 Cadillac. That's going to be raffled off at the Sesquifest.
Yes.
The car is
Cardigan
beautiful.
Cadillac
Beautiful
has donated
convertible.
this. Here comes one of my favorites, Fascinating Images models. Those are all my people out there.
They are.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
And some more of the models from Fascinating Images. Oh,
This Cadillac
They
is
mu-
the one that's going to be raffled off at the
and
Sesquicentennial
is it beautiful?
from Hardigan. Isn't that gorgeous?
Those girls must be cool in the little bathing suits there.
Des Plaines, Chrysler, Plymouth. Reby and rhubarb, is that correct?
Certainly looks like.
Yep, that's
Reby.
rhubarb up there. And this is Reby running down the road, I think.
Wait up.
That tickles, please cut that out. Whoa. Maine Township. Paul Halverson, supervisor from Maine Township. From Maine Township. Those little kids are nice and cool in there. We have some more of our Cub Scouts coming up, Donna. This is Cub Scout Pack 148.
I was really touched when we passed by the retirement home down the block, and some of the residents were standing in the windows and waving and waving.
Very special for them to be able to see a part of the parade.
Destiny and Darling's Color Guard from Des Plaines.
And they start there. People out young, too. Look at some very tiny. Destiny and Darling Color Guard. Now we have coming up another entry in our band competition for later this afternoon, and that's Notre Dame High School Marching Band from Niles.
They again have the drum and bugle style costume, which is a little different from the high school marching band costumes in that they have the little flashy plumes and of course the satin.
are the flying squares. More square dancers that dance at the Leisure Center the first, third, and fifth Saturday of every month. Awful lot of people participate in the square dancing. They sure do have fun with it. And this is our Salvation Army float. Second century advance. Salvation Army's been in existence since 1885. Blood and fire. Oh, look what we've got coming up here. I think that's a caterpillar.
Certainly looks like a caterpillar. And I hope that woman knows that she has a caterpillar following her. Oh, there it is. Yeah, she found out.
It says, bookworm your way into yesterday's, today's, and tomorrow. This is our Des Plaines Public Library entry. The worm that turned to reading. The Public Library bookworm is saluting our 150th birthday. Our library has provided our residents with information, educational, and recreational material for the past 79 years. Midlothian Pipe Band. What we've got coming up here.
The Green Bay Shrine Club.
Fantastic. Did you ever see anything like that? Shriners pedal that less fortunate may walk.
And that one man in the back is just along for a ride. He's not even
Is that
pedaling.
great? I love it. Oh, and here we've got our Marine Corps Historical Uniform Marching Band. We're going to see combat uniforms from the Revolution right up to the present. Northwest Suburban Detachment of the Marine Corps League. And as they say, there's nothing like a man in uniform.
Oh, yes. I was going to say, do you think one of them's free for tonight's dance, Nancy?
I think we just have to put a little note up, and you'd probably have the entire troop over here, Donna. Oh, look at our Des Plaines Park District float. Hi, David. Dave Markworth.
How are you? Happy Sesquicentennial.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow from Des Plaines Park District. There's our compy. Gumpy's been around a long time, Donna.
Getting ready for the ending.
Des Plaines Theater Guild is celebrating their 40th anniversary, and they're going to open up September 20th with My Fair Lady. 40 years of theater. Donna, this has been a beautiful parade. I think we're getting close to the end.
Oh, please don't say that. We've been planning, and we've been planning for a year for this time, and you hate to say that it's over. You hate to even think about it.
Marengo, Illinois. Drum and bugle. Oh, what sharp costumes. Beautiful flags.
Those beautiful flags accented by the gold tinsel really pick up the sunlight, don't they?
Stunning.
Oh, those pom-poms are beautiful, too.
Haven't seen coloring quite like that. That is just stunning. From Marengo, Illinois. Marengo High School Band. Look at the turnout. Sure they're going to be involved in our competition.
That was the high school band?
This is a high school band.
My
Yes, it
goodness,
is.
look at how many people are in there. And they're the
It's
Marengo
always
Indians.
the same, Donna. All the excitement and all the anticipation that we've had before a parade, I think is equally matched with the disappointment of seeing it come to an end.
Certainly is.
Has this been a parade or has this been a parade?
I thought I was tingling when I was up there on that float, but just sitting here and watching everything go by, it stuck with me. I'm still tingling.
More of our American Legion from Des Plaines. Post number 36. And look at the end. It says, "This is the end. See you again in 2010.
Oh, no.
We'd like to give a special thanks and a pat on the back to our parade marshal, Jim Radline, and all of his volunteers who have put together this beautiful parade for you, and all the people that have come from around the corner and all over this state to help make our parade the best Des Plaines parade we have ever seen. This is Nancy Baggett. I'd like to thank Donna Marie Bosconi, Miss Des Plaines, for joining me. We thank you for joining us with this fantastic parade, and we'll be looking for you again in 2010.
You're watching CableNet's